Video games based on movie properties is not a new concept, and I think we can all agree that the majority of them belong in a landfill, only to be discovered by a future civilization that will in turn mock us for our lack of creativity and reused gameplay mechanics. Mobile games are no exception, as the mobile market has spawned its own handful of games based on movies, so it's no surprise that they also fall victim to a similar fate, full of cash grabs and mediocre gameplay. So today I decided to play the most recent mobile games based on movie properties, one full of popular Disney franchises, and the other based on dinosaur mayhem. Let's take a look at Disney Mirrorverse and Jurassic World Primal Ops. I want to find out for myself if any progress has been made in the movie video game space. Will I be greeted with fantastic fun, or the usual head-scratching disappointment? But first, Tiny Little Games is a YouTube channel not based on a movie, although a Tiny Little Games movie would be great. It could be all about Tiny going on an adventure to find the perfect mobile game, only to be met by his arch nemesis, the dreaded low subscriber count. So help this movie get a happy ending by subscribing to Tiny Little Games. You can regret it tomorrow. Disney Mirrorverse is the multiverse of madness of, well, Disney. This adventure takes players to an alternate universe in which all the Disney heroes battle it out against evil versions of themselves. While not based on a single movie, Mirrorverse takes the movie characters on a whole new adventure. I mean, it could be loosely based on Doctor Strange, or even Spider-Man Far From Home, because that portal looks awfully familiar. After my first admittedly very difficult decision, I was off to battle. I was expecting a traditional turn-based battle system. Instead, I was greeted with a sort of real-time action RPG battler, complete with heavy attacks, special abilities, and dodge mechanics. It's actually a refreshing take on the genre, especially when it comes to the high-end graphical presentation. I expected no less from Disney. But just when I thought we had something original, cool, and fun, I remembered this is a game based on an intellectual property. The gameplay doesn't move past what's on display here. It's very simple, very repetitive, and you guessed it, very grindy. Summoning new heroes is great and all, leveling them up to max is a time sink. The grind wouldn't be so mundane if it wasn't for the repetitive gameplay. What seems new and fresh at first really only boils down to the most basic of gameplay mechanics. This is just another example of a colorful cast of characters being held down by uneven and unimaginative gameplay. I will say the premise is great, the execution, not so much. Let's see what else movie-based mobile games have to offer. Jurassic World Primal Ops is a twin-stick shooter involving dinosaur pals, and it's a whole different beast altogether. This underused gameplay style is ripe with action, a bit of strategy, and a whole assortment of fun moments. Take your generic hero on an adventure saving dinosaurs, befriending them, and using them to bash bad guys into smithereens. While each mission remains similar, I did find excitement in using different dinosaur techniques to take down enemies, like using this one to bash shields, or the Triceratops to burst through gates, just for my hero to run in guns blazing. Primal Ops is a rare movie game, in that it's actually competent. The art style and variety of environments are also a huge help in this regard. The many different locations make the game feel bigger than it actually is, which can be considered either a trick or a well thought out design choice. Either way, I welcome the unique scenes combined with explosive action. Primal Ops feeds a mobile game itch I didn't think I needed to be itched, while also keeping a relation to its movie counterpart. Now it does suffer from the usual upgrade leveling system common in mobile games, yet unlike Mirrorverse, I'm actually enjoying my time here. Is it the best ever mobile game known to exist? Probably not, but it definitely outshines most of the competition. So here lies an interesting observation. Mirrorverse has had way more exposure. I knew of its existence long before its release, and a certain hype came along with that. Primal Ops on the other hand just flew under the radar. I didn't even know it was a thing until I saw it on a mobile game website. Yet it is the better of the two, and if anything is a decent example of a movie tie-in that actually works. So we have one franchise that is flashy yet funky, while the other is low-key, yet kinda good. Therefore, not all is lost in the world of mobile game movie tie-ins. There is hope for the future. Okay, maybe not full-blown hope. Basically what I'm trying to say is that a movie mobile game can exist and not be a total disaster. Or this video proves absolutely nothing, and if anything just confirms that anything with dinosaurs is totally cool. Can we just get more dinosaur games please? As always, thanks for watching Tiny Little Games. Please subscribe to support my channel, like for more videos, and ring that notification bell for video updates. Fun opinion. The original Jurassic Park is the one and only Jurassic Park.